who does not know me, firstly, it's nice to meet you all, or whoever watched this video. Secondly, I am Ray. I am a self-taught writer, character designer, storyboard artist, and now the creator of my own indie pilot, being the Divine Comedy, which this video is related to, as is a sort of project update and sort of Q&A. So let's just get started with the questions that you all probably didn't ask, and we'll move from there. So yeah, I also would like to know that this is like my first video kind of like this. A lot of that it's like sort of going like off the rant. It has a script, but it's not like full like scripted. So yeah, please don't be super harsh with me. This is like my first time, and don't try to kill me. So yeah, let's just get started. Starting with, will there be a second episode? No, as if you're new to me or have looked at my social media, I've said this before, but my main goal with TDC is to get picked up by a network or streaming service, as currently the current state of like independent animation doesn't really fit what TDC needs at the moment and what we can do with it. Along with YouTube doesn't really help, since if you've been keeping up with the news and what it's been doing with the AI bots and the whole real ID to confirm your age crap, I honestly just don't want to deal with that. Delete a bot deleting my channel, or more importantly, the YouTube algorithm and its censorship getting worse. As if the show were to get picked up or continued, the tone of TDC is something similar to like a lot of like older work of like Ralph Bakshi. Specifically his films Coonskin and Heavy Traffic, with a bit of Fritz the Cat thrown into it. So you'll see exactly why TDC really wouldn't work well on YouTube. But if it were to get picked up, I would love to do something akin to what the Amazing Digital Circus is doing, or Rooster Teeth did with a bit, like Ruby or Kemp. Like, it can air on like YouTube and be on a streaming service, but I think you would get the tone. So moving along, what is the current plan? So far, I want to continue TCT's story. However, I don't want to continue the series, as I'm trying to get the series picked up and I'm trying to save that for the show. I would like to do a prequel miniseries, something like the Has Been prequel comics. However, it's not like a comic format, it's rather a storyboard animatic as the pilot, as it basically sets up the other characters and some of the world lore for the series, so if it gets picked up. However, I did the entire pilot by myself, along with being in college, looking for work, internship, and well, life in general. So I would want other people to handle the animatic part and the work while I handle my life. However, I still want to be involved as like the writer and character designer and just do what I can to help out with the project. So yeah. And finally, what the hell is the Divine Comedy, or TDC for short? Well, TDC, or the Divine Comedy for short, is, if you couldn't tell, a Dante's Inferno retelling, as the title is the name of his poems that relate to the Inferno story, as there technically is two parts to that story, but Inferno is like the more well-known part of the story. The story follows the gang, a group of 7 souls of the damned, being Aaron, Kevin, Alexander, James, Hector, Raphael, and Lama C. However, the main Dante and Virgil characters from the poem are Aaron and Kevin, in a sense, as in the roles from the poem, in a sense. The story basically follows them as they have to go on a journey through the afterlife to find their salvation and redemption, while having to deal with their past trauma, issues, and inner demons. The series is somewhat of a parody and rip on like bad or like Christian media. Like, if you know how it is, you'll get the idea. Currently, we have the pilot and plans to continue it, but we're gonna need what we can. So yeah, yeah. That's all I can say what we got for now. So yeah, just to wrap it up. Thank you for watching. If you want to support me, go to my Instagram, same username, and or my Ko-Fi to donate and help me. Thank you, and goodbye.